Hey, what's up, guys? If you've been on YouTube for any amount of time now, I'm sure you've seen thousands of videos titled chest rig versus plate carrier, or plate carrier versus chest rig versus battle belt, or something similar. Most YouTubers who are into gear like this have made at least one, if not more, videos on the subject. More or less, they all say the same thing: get a chest rig first. Some people go as far to say as you don't need a plate carrier at all. It's my opinion that it's not a bad idea to have both. If you're ever in a situation where you need your chest rig, you're most likely going to want a plate carrier because chest rig doesn't stop bullets. So I'm going to go over my two. I have two examples right here and just go over my thought process, philosophy, and why I have these two set up the way I do. We'll start off with the chest rig. This is a micro chest rig. It is made by G-Code. If I remember right, it is the Contact series chest rig. It does have three of their Scorpion rifle pouches incorporated into the design, and I am a big fan of these. They do have very good retention, and you can adjust them on the bottom. And I do have the YouTube compliant 20 round magazine to demo these for you. It does sit a little bit deep because it is a 20 round magazine. If you do have your 30 rounders, they will stick up a little bit more, something like that. But they do get very good retention, and retention is something that's very important to me, so I don't lose my magazines or any of my gear. So you do have three pouches up front for three rifle magazines. Behind those, you do have an admin pouch. And right now, I do have the admin pouch set up with a double rifle kangaroo pouch with the bungees on it. So I can hold a total of 5 rifle magazines in this micro chest rig, giving me very close to a full loadout. And I know you're going to say there is not room for anything else. There is a dangler on the bottom, so I do have the option to run some medical gear or tourniquet, something on the bottom if I wanted to. But my thought process behind this, at least for now, is to have something I can supplement my EDC gear with. So I will be running this with my EDC block pistol, and I do carry medical gear on me. So this just adds to my EDC, and I do have it set up for 300 blackout. Currently, there is a variety of uses I can use this for. If I have the time to grab something in a home defense situation, you might not always have time to grab a plate carrier, but you can grab this thing really quick and don't even have to put it on all the way. You can just hang it on over your neck, and you have plenty of ammunition to go around. It's perfect for some type of low profile or gray man loadout, if you will, because you can't conceal this under a jacket, something like that. Of course, I can set it up for 5.56 and make it some type of long range patrol or recce rig if I wanted something very light and fast, because you can deploy this very fast, which is why I like it. And I can actually fit this into some bags with a 300 blackout with a law folder, so that's that's very nice that you can have a SBR or a AR pistol, why you're still allowed to have them, and have them in a bag with this chest rig and fit everything inside. You can put it in a vehicle if you wanted to. That's just my thought process behind having this micro chest rig, and just wanted to share that with you. We'll go over my plate carrier really quick. This is a Crye Precision JPC 1.0. I do like the 1.0 a little bit better. Maybe we'll do a video dedicated to this chest rig later, or I'm sorry, plate carrier, and we'll get into that. But I'll go over it really quick. I do have a G-code Scorpion pouch up front, and this is oriented to the side. Honestly, you don't really need 6 speed reloads. I'm fine with just one. That way I can have all my other rifle magazines retained so I don't lose them. If you ever get into some type of vehicle accident, trust me, all your stuff will go flying all over the place. You'll probably lose some stuff. Might even lose the clothes you're wearing, and I am speaking from a point of experience, and that's why I do only run one speed reload and like to have all my other magazines retained. So I do have 4 magazines up front. Do have 2 Glock magazines right here, so I do have a total of 3 pistol magazines, which is more than enough for a backup gun. Do have some rifle pouches on the side. This is just a cheap Condor double rifle pouch. I believe it's a rip-off of the London Bridge pouch, if I recall. First one, I just have some medical gear and tourniquets, stuff like that, and I do throw in some batteries. And the one back here, I do put 2 more rifle magazines in. That way I do have a full loadout on this plate carrier. And with the chest rig, I forgot to say, I do usually run a backpack with it so I can hold more gear if the situation calls for it. And that's how I do like to train with that backpack on, because that micro chest rig fits very nicely with a backpack. Obviously, a plate carrier can do a little bit more than a chest rig because it does have the ability to stop bullets. I do have level 4 plates in here, but one of the good things about a plate carrier is you can choose your level of protection. You can have level 4 plates and stop all the way up to, a 30-06 black tip, or you could have some 2.5 pound SRT plates, which are very light and still have the ability to stop AR-15 rounds, the 5.56, 300 blackout, 7.62 by 39. So you can choose your level of protection, which is very nice. There are some other benefits. There is the psychological aspect to carrying a plate carrier, and that does give you a little bit of assurance mentally, because you can stop any rounds coming in if they happen to hit you in the plate carrier itself. And you can hold a lot of gear on your plate carrier, more so than some chest rigs, even though there are some pretty large chest rigs out there that can accommodate, even up to 10 magazines. So there are benefits to having both, and I choose to have both. It's mostly an insurance policy to have something like a plate carrier. It's another tool in the toolbox. You hope you never need it, but if you ever in a situation where you actually need it, you're going to be glad you have it. It's good to have it and set it up right now and train with it while you have the ability to. So if you do happen to have it, you don't put it on and use it for the first time when you actually need it. But if you have any questions, leave them down below, comments, anything like that. Just wanted to make this video and put that out there, and that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, guys.